Do you want to read books so badly but find it hard to read them because the words are too hard to understand? Sometimes you read a line and it feels like the writer is literally playing chess with you in 5 dimensions. Your eyes reach the end, but your understanding is still at the beginning, wondering what just happened. So, how do we make sense of sentences like that? Here's how I approach them. First, I look for the core idea, meaning, what is this sentence saying? Let's call it a simple backbone. No matter how ornate the sentence becomes, the central action is always there, hidden but steady. For example, look at this sentence. Despite the gathering storm clouds and the murmurs of those who doubted him, Aaron continued his work on the tower. You get that? No? Okay, let's look at that last part again. Simple spine. Aaron continued his work. Period. You have found what that place is talking about. Everything else is just atmosphere. Second, I like to separate any difficult sentence I see into layers. You see all these long sentences, they are often broken into 3 parts. We have the introduction, the development, and the conclusion. Understanding comes when you listen for the shift, when you notice that one thought has moved to another. How do I mean? For example, the village, which had been quiet for decades, erupted into life the moment the travelers arrived, bringing stories from lands no one had ever seen. Simple reading, but let's break it down. Layer 1, the village was quiet. Layer 2, travelers arrived. Layer 3, they brought stories and the village came alive. Same sentence, understood because we broke it into 3 gentle steps. Third, I pay attention to the emotion behind the structure. You see, when a sentence is very long, the writer did not make a mistake. Here's an example. She spoke and spoke, her words rushing like river water as though the silence of the past 5 years had been dammed and was now breaking loose. So what is the simple emotion? She had held her feeling in for a long time. Now she couldn't stop talking, right? Do you get it? Reminds you of Anne of Green Gables. Good. Fourth, I translate the sentence into my own voice first, then return to the writer's voice. What do I mean? In reading, meaning comes before style. Once meaning is held firmly, style becomes a pleasure, not a puzzle. Example, see this piece. In seeking what we have not yet named, we often overlook the quiet truths resting plainly in our hands. But if I'm writing in my voice, it would read something like this. We chase what we don't understand and ignore what's already clear. Once I get it, I can go back and appreciate the beauty. I hope this helps. You're welcome. Collie says hi.